What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live composing show, the show where I make a fool of myself writing music for your entertainment. That's right. This is Stephen Malin. Welcome, one and all. So glad you guys have decided to join me here today. Hope you're doing wonderful here on Wednesday. This is not normally the day we do this. We are usually meeting on Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But tomorrow is a very fancy special day for me, where I get to record with the Budapest Strings over in Budapest, Hungary. They're one of the only orchestras that meet right now, just because of coronavirus taking over the world and everything. You know, no big deal. So I'm very excited about that. That's going to be a recording session for Realm Weaver Tactics, which is a game I've been writing live for you guys over the last 3 months or so. 2 months? I don't even know how long we've been doing it. I felt like I did so much work in such a short period of time that I don't even know what month it is anymore. But yeah, that is tomorrow, and that is it's going to be a 3-hour session. So we are recording 25 minutes of music for the soundtrack. And the way that this works with this particular game is we are putting together a prototype demo to then connect with the publisher. And this is a very different route. I've never quite done a game this way, where the game is not even made yet. But I'm getting lots of cool screenshots and stuff to help inspire. It's very exciting. Chance in the chat says, wait, it's not Thursday. What's going on? Didn't you get the email? If you didn't get the email, kind of laying out what's going on this week, well, you probably should. You can go to stephenmalin.com, download any of the free guides, or the new screenmusicacademy.com. Grab any of the free stuff there, and you'll be on the newsletter. I'll keep you updated on all the things and give you all the free things, which I think you might enjoy. And random question from David. What's up, Phil? What's up, Zach? Is your name Zach? That's an amazing name. It's not a typo, is it? Jacob. David says, hi, Stephen, what MIDI keyboard are you using? This bad boy here is the Axiom 49 Mark II. Axiom 49 Mark II by none other than M Audio. This is an ancient guy here. It's only the 49 keys, but I love how it's the exact size of my wingspan here, right within the realm of my screens. If you guys have seen my studio tour video, then you know that I have 3 monitors up here. And the keyboard's actually shorter than my monitors, which is really funny, but it's the perfect size for my stand steady desk here, which goes on top of my picnic table desk, which is 9 feet. I just love it. This is a very customized setup, which it serves my workflow very well. But anyway, is it really Zach? That's your artist name. Cool. And then Zach says, hey, are you going to take the game theme to make it into the trailer? Well, hold your horses. You're getting ahead of schedule. But good questions. So what are we doing today? Well, here in the live composing show, you know that I work on live projects for commercial games, film, TV, etc. And today we are working on Monster Sanctuary. This has been a game I've been working on since January of 2020. So this has been a 9-month journey, and it has been so much fun. And I thought we were bidding farewell to this game last week when we did the in credits theme, which I got approved. I think I made a couple tweaks. So we were on version 7 by the time it got approved. But when I started the stream last time, I think we were on version 5. So I just needed a couple tweaks. Actually, all the notes were approved. It was a couple of sections that needed a little bit of an energy change and to better match the footage. So I got to see the final end credits. It looks amazing, well worth. I think it's a very rewarding feeling to get to the end of the game when you get to watch that. And I've had the pleasure of playing a prototype of the game, the developer's build, where I got to make it to the end of the game, and it's very satisfying. So I'm very excited about that, and that'll be releasing sometime. I don't know. I'm not a developer, so I don't get those kinds of details. But what we are doing today is I get one more shot with Monster Sanctuary. Now that the soundtrack is complete, today I get to work on the next trailer. So what I wanted to show you real quick, for those unfamiliar with Monster Sanctuary, I'm shocked if you're not familiar with Monster Sanctuary. I've been talking about it for 9 stinking months, but I do want to at least show it off. A little bit of the game here. So here it is on Steam. Look at that, guys. I've played 46 hours of this game. That's crazy. I love this game. It's so much fun. And that's not even like me goofing around just to hear music. That's me literally just playing the game. It's a very long, big Metroidvania, which is fantastic. But yeah, they are one release away from the full version. So what I wanted to share today is that the first time I wrote for Monster Sanctuary back in January, the very first thing I did was write a trailer for them. And I want to show you that trailer because we're going to do a different trailer today. I want to show you where all of this started. So let's take a minute. Let's enjoy that. This is what is currently on Steam. If you want to buy the game, this is what you get to watch.
3.
All right, so there you go. There's the original trailer. That's literally how I got boarded on to the Monster Sanctuary team. I don't remember how the conversation happened other than I think I reached out directly to the developers and I said, hey, I would love to score your trailer. I wasn't even I had no intention of writing for the game itself. But there's a pro tip for you guys. If you want to work with game developers, score their trailer because this is a cool conversation today. And actually Phil, who's in the chat with us right now, Phil Fallway, we just had a great conversation. We had a Zoom chat, which you'll get to listen into in a while. But one of the conversations we were having was about if you want to be a game composer, do you have to have film skills? Like, where's the crossover there? You know, if you really want to do just games. But the truth of the matter is, like, so much of games, maybe not so much, but a portion of games is scoring cutscenes. It's scoring the trailers, things that are linear, which is literally film scoring. Even if it's a game style, it's a game track, it's still film scoring. So I think to some degree, it's very important that game composers learn the basics of film scoring so that you're not turned down for a project. Or like in my case, I went in writing a trailer track, I scored their film for a minute, and then they said, wow, this is really great. You want to write some more music for the game? And then here we are, like 9 months later, and I've literally written 80% of the game soundtrack. I think there's only 5 tracks out of 20 or 25 that I didn't write. And of course, I had Peter Jones, who was my assistant composer for this one, and he did some additional music and stuff because it was a big project, short time frame. But man, what a cool experience. And that's never happened to me before, where like film scoring turned into game scoring. That was really cool. But here we are. You know, I'm not saying you're going to be able to necessarily recreate the circumstance that got me this game gig, but certainly worth a shot to reach out if you're comfortable with scoring trailers. That might be a way in. You never know. So I thought that was super cool. And to answer Phil's question in the chat, he says, well, it would be really cool to hear the Budapest Orchestra, the Budapest Strings perform your work. Did you conduct it? Will you conduct it through Zoom? Surprisingly, it will be on Zoom, which I'm very curious how the heck that's going to work out. But I'm not the one conducting. That would be an absolute disaster because of the delay. If I tried to conduct and then someone's like 5-second delay behind me. But no, they have their own conductor, their own recording engineers. This is over in Budapest, Hungary. They have a fantastic setup over there. This is through Musiversal, if you've heard of them. This is my first time recording with them. I'm very excited about it. but we hired the Budapest strings. I can't invite you to the session, but I will have some footage, and I'll certainly share what I'm allowed to share in coming months as the game ramps up and stuff. But anyway, so today what we're doing is we are scoring the Q4 release trailer for Monster Sanctuary. So this is like the trailer. All of the ones up to this point have been like for Kickstarter and for the Steam trailer that goes on there. But this one is created by Team 17, which is the publisher. And so this is like the one that goes out for the platforms, and this is the big one. This is the final one, like the game's ready kind of trailer. So with that said, it's going to be a 1-minute trailer. And this is a very odd circumstance where they want the music and they're going to cut the trailer like today or whenever, the next few days after I finish this. So I have to do this. I have to finish this right now. But they're going to cut the trailer to the music, which is a really cool honor. That's not typical. So for those of you who do film scoring, it's quite the opposite. It's where you match your music to the scene. But I like this, and I've already talked to the developers about this, that how cool is it that I get to just write the music I want to. Of course, it needs to be on a tempo, and that's why we're going to use a click track today and have a BPM, but they're going to cut the scenes to it. So I do have 6 scenes that is scripted out, so I don't have any footage to show you because it doesn't exist. But what's going to happen is I'll show you, I'll talk through the 6 points, the 6 scenes I'm supposed to hit, which is great because I don't have to do any of the markers work. It's like literally already done for me. But I obviously have to write the music. But the cool thing about being on this side of the fence is now that I've written the whole soundtrack, if I want to, I can pull any of the themes from the game, or at least the styles. Because if you were listening carefully to that first trailer I did, I hadn't written any music for the game yet, so I was just pulling themes out of my butt. It was just like this one, that's never in the game. Not sure if you recognize that. And I think I ripped that off from Dark Souls. Or what the heck is it? And even if I didn't, that was the style I was going for. The Gwyn, the boss of the game of Dark Souls, that really beautiful piano piece. And I just played Downton Abbey. Anyway, clearly I have that in my head. And okay, Chance says it sounds like Hollow Knight. Maybe. Is that Hollow Knight? Probably. I was probably playing Hollow Knight around that time. But anyway, so that theme never happened. But what's interesting is the theme that I did write for that trailer more or less became the battle music. Have you recognized that? And I'll pull it up just for fun here. Whoop. Let me see what I can grab, because the soundtrack is done. So for those of you who've played the game, I know many of you have, where the heck is it? Jeez. Yeah, I officially have. I wrote 23 tracks for this game. Good Lord. How did that happen? Like that, a trailer turned into 23 pieces of music. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm trying to find the battle theme. Well, there's multiple battle themes, but where is it? Is it this? Okay, never mind. I guess I wrote 24 pieces of music plus trailers, so it's like 26 pieces of music. point there was that if you notice, that's like an altered version of the trailer music, because I didn't want this like standalone trailer to represent music that's not actually in the game. So I tried to use some of the same instruments and a similar vibe. I think I did the same thing for the... Where's the battle theme? Dum 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 da da dum bum bum ba da dum. Dude, I don't even know the names of my tracks. This was such a blur. Oh, it's this one, the PvP battle. Yeah, this one. Let me find it. This is the one that really, really harkens to the trailer style. There we go. And you guys have been very kind. At least the Monster Sanctuary community has been very kind, saying that's one of their favorite tracks, which is really cool. That's when you face off any of... It's basically like the Pokemon version of a trainer battle. You're fighting another monster collector who has their team, so it's like a team versus battle thing. But that was actually one of the first tracks I wrote. That was, I think, track number 3. Which was heavily inspired from the trailer. So I say all that to mean like that's really the style I think we should go for. They want something upbeat. They don't really want the slow, but they do want the last 5 to 10 seconds when they have the title card up and what consoles it's releasing on, the date, etc. That's really the time to slow it down to have more of what you do in a trailer. Is that last little lull. And yeah, Phil, he says, wonder if that's similar to how Daft Punk ended up scoring Tron Legacy. They offered to do the trailer. Hans calls you up and says, I can't do this one, but I'll produce. Yeah, probably. It's a thing, apparently. I mean, trailer music usually leads to more work in some way. Chance says, it's roughly the same as Dirt Mouth. Is that true? No. I think so. That's the viola playing on top of the piano. Oh, such a good soundtrack. I'm really debating doing some cover music for Hollow Knight, but I know that detracts from all of the other business things I want to do. But it's kind of been sitting in the back of my mind since I ever played that game like 2 years ago. What's his face? Composer. Sorry. Hollow Knight composer. Just yell it at me if you know it. I know it. I just don't know it the second. But he uses one of my favorite chords in existence, which is, I call it the Koji Kondo chord, because he uses it in everything. It's the sharp 4. So it's, you're in a minor key, like A minor, and you throw in some D major. It's like in every Zelda track ever. He also uses a lot of A minor 9s, which, interesting enough, is littered throughout the Monster Sanctuary soundtrack. So I want to make sure that I use some minor 9s because that's my favorite chord. If I have to pick one, A minor 9 is it. It's this chord right here. Chris Larkin, thank you. It's just like, it's the most interesting chord I've ever heard. I could write an entire soundtrack. And I did, using it. So anyway, enough about me. Let's write some music. Oh, and Chance says he's doing a Nier Automata cover. Finally, can't believe it took me this long to get one. Yeah, you praise that game every second you get. So yeah, I should probably start writing a trailer now, huh? So here's what we got. Folks, we have 6 different sections. So the first one, so these are like the title cards that pop up. The first one says, "Are you ready, Monster Keeper?" So this is in the beginning, and if possible, it can be the form of a dialog box. Let's see. So that's, "Are you ready, Monster Keeper?" So what I want to do is take a second and write these in as markers and pick a dang tempo. So what I'm thinking is, dun, 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 dun. You know what would be really smart is if I open up the battle theme again, grab my trusty metronome here. Metro Timer, free app. Highly recommend you have it. It's like my favorite tool of all time because it's full free. Dun, 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 dun. I'm pretty sure it's 120 if I was a betting man. So let's see if that lines up with the track. It's 124. That was close. All right, so that's 124. So I might as well use the exact same tempo. And it would also be really smart to do the same thing to figure out if this trailer is the same tempo as well, because that's the one that they reference that they already like. They want something more. Wow, this one's actually 160. That's really fast. That's smoking fast. But it kind of makes sense. Dun, 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 dun. I think it'd be wise to go with 160 only because... Hello, that's the wrong screen. You don't need to see all that junk. There we go. I'm going to go with 160 in my session because it is the same as the original trailer, and they basically said they just want more of the same. So that'd be wise to do that. Let me get out my markers track here. And basically I'm just going to pop through here and put markers where they need to go. Now I am going to do a lead in bar. So bar 2 is where we're going to start today. I'm going to put the exact title cards that they're going to write. Are you ready, Monster Keeper? What I want to do is space this out. So we have 6. Let's do some basic math here. If I do 4 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, then I want to make sure that each of these, next one says set foot on a fantastical journey. Let's see if every 4 bars will make this thing work. And then I can change my tempo to fit. But you're not alone. That's the next one. I'm just doing 4 bar increments. Raise a team of monsters. Battle keepers online. And then the end slate will be somewhere over here. And that's, coming soon to a PlayStation near you. Or whatever they're going to say. I don't know. So look, that's only 31 seconds. So that means that we need to spread everything out. So let's do 8 bar phrases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like that better anyway, because I feel like that gives us more time to breathe and to actually establish a theme. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know this is the non-glamorous side of composing, but it matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Markers save lives. Only you can prevent a marker fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't tell you how much time I save. Literally, you guys have watched me write lots of music here within 2 or 3 hours. And that's my secret. They're markers. They keep me on track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then in slate, it's a little late being at 58. So I have a couple options here. I can smush things together. I got to find a solution. So the last solution would be to change the BPM. But the in slate cannot land on this very late time here, which is 58 seconds. Whoops, I just opened up something I shouldn't. 58 seconds. So really it's right here at 56. Maybe that'll work. Last 5 seconds. Maybe if I do tempo change of 164, it gives me a few more seconds. That puts me at 55 seconds, which gives me 2 bars before I make it all disappear. Like fade out. So I'll call that the out point. Will be 59 seconds. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Let's just try it. Let's see how that might work. So again, the solution here was to change the tempo to 164, a little bit faster, but now that I've created 8-bar phrases, which you really could just think of them as whatever 164 divided by 2 is. So 96. Oh, I can't do math at all. That's why I'm a musician. I can count to 4. I can count to 7, actually. Wow. What is that? 164 divided by 2, 82. Yeah, there we go. Wow, I'm really bad at math, apparently. 82 BPM 4-bar phrases. You can think of it either way. But now I have 8-bar phrases in my track, but then the in slate only gets 2, which is fine. And we'll see how that feels if we need to spread some stuff out, but at least everything's even, right? Chance, jerk. He says, would it really be a stream of yours if it didn't take 30 minutes to get to the writing? See, this is why you can always show up late. But if you want to show up at the beginning of the party, you're going to hear me talk about all my life happenings. My life's busy. A very busy life. Yeah, real Vinar, whatever. Yeah, never do math on streams. So true. Oh my goodness. Phil says, sharp 4 chord. Isn't that Jurassic Park built around that chromatic chord change? Probably. No. Let's find out. I want to know. Great question. Which theme are we talking about? So that's theme 2. You know what's crazy about Jurassic Park? Total side tangent here. That'd be a really good one for us to do a stream on. Jurassic Park has 2 main themes, and John Williams didn't know which one he liked, so he literally just put them together, and the team liked it. Steven Spielberg. All right, that one, I think that's theme 2. Theme 1 is... Okay, so that chord, that's what you're talking about. That's not a sharp 4. All they're doing is, this is exactly what Zelda does in Zelda's Lullaby. What they do is they pretend like, here's what they do. Here's what John Williams and Koji Kondo have in common here. They both start on the 4 chord instead of the 1. They do a pop treatment, which means that they start on the subdominant, the 4, and they do it as a major 7 chord. So it tricks your ear that this is a C chord. Whatever it is, right? So it's an illusion. It's an aural illusion. See, it sounds like we're in G major, but actually we're in D major. So it's an aural illusion where it's like mixing 2 scales together. It's a really cool effect, very, very evocative, great for harmonic writing. But enough about that. It's really cool. But nope, it has nothing to do with sharp 4, sorry. That's called starting on the subdominant, or starting on the 4 chord instead of a traditional 1 chord. It tricks the listener so that when you can go into more melodic territory. Anyway, let's write some music. Blank slate, blank slate. I think the most important thing here is to have the beat. So we're just going to drive it with kick. Okay. And I don't want to start super, super heavy and fast. But that would be a great... Sorry, I'm swatting flies over here. I don't know about you, but here in Atlanta, down in the Georgia area, I'm not even in the country or anything, but there's so many flies. It's really annoying. So I'm thinking we'll keep this beginning slowish and it'll build, but then right here, this will be like our big drop moment. So I'll say energy. And that way, this will be where the kick starts. Right here. Wow, I've got to learn my key commands. Blank slate. Might as well start with bagpipes. You would say that. That just feels too fast to me. I don't know why I feel the need to write this in 3/4, which is very bizarre, but so much of the soundtrack is in 3/4, and I feel like that might be the reason why everything feels off. So I'm going to try a slower BPM and hope and pray that it works. We'll try something slower, like 140. Because something about 3 feels faster than 4/4. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so I'm going back to the battle theme because it works in 3/4. I like that. And it'll tame down this kick drum, and I can put it on the 3rd bar right here. This is like classic techno writing, actually. It's dance music. Dun 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 dun. Yep, so that's going to be a thing. And then we're going to, because that's an odd amount of barrage, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll allow us to get into the this next section. And we've only burnt 10 seconds, which is fine. Dun, 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 dun. So let's groove it up. Like, I don't want to just start heavy energy. I'm struggling, guys. This is crazy. I'm looking for the hook. I like that way better. Dun, 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 dun. I just want like extreme energy. It doesn't have to start that way. I guess that is 4/4. I'm totally changing my mind again. I'm just more inspired by that today. It's probably back to 160. That just sounds way more fun. I want to have some fun. Even though we might not start with this idea, we might put it later. I just love this idea of... Cool. So a quick tip for this, whenever you have a lot of moving fast notes, try to drag the whole region to the start of a bar. That way when you quantize, it'll be much more accurate. So 16th notes. Cool. I can totally rock that. Okay, so now I'm just copying some of this perk down here. Just do lots of copy paste here. Probably just going to have this driving for a while. Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Also have so many instruments now in the palette that I'd have to keep switching my screens. That's okay. Or else you can't see it. That's all right. Let's go to this part. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Here's a pro tip. When you create a template where you've established all of the instruments that you can use for a soundtrack and you've used them multiple times in multiple tracks, it's your golden ticket because I can literally write anything I want right now and it's going to work because I know the doublings that I've used in the soundtrack. For example, the bells with the strings, with the flute, with the cello thing. I know it works. And so even though this melody might be totally new and weird and interesting, it's going to work because I've created a template and it's been approved so many times that it's going to automatically feel like Monster Sanctuary, which I think is pretty cool. Cool. So I'm trying to get the nuts and bolts here. That way I can fill it out. I don't usually edit MIDI this hardcore, but I like it. I like what we've done so far. Cool. Da-da-da-dun-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun-da-dun. Kick, 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 kick. Where are we? I love doubling the melody with the kick. it's a nice punch to the face. It's real Nash. Da 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 da. Cool. I like what we have so far. What is that chord? So that's my tempo synced delay piano. That's cool. I like that. Johnny Quest. I don't know when you said that, Gideon, in the chat, but I don't even know the theme of Johnny Quest. I was alive then, though. So apparently I'm writing this in B minor right now, which is very odd. So here is where writing your chords in saves you a ton of time. That's why I have this chords marker here. So far everything's been in B minor, so I'm going to type these in as I go. And in Cubase, you can just click the little check mark to choose which marker track you want to put stuff on. And that's what I'll do right here. So B minor, so it should change every bar. And I'll pull out my piano still. So it's B minor to G. Okay, so it's B minor G, B minor A. So it's a 1 to a 4. Yeah. 1 minor to a 4 major to a 1 minor to a 7 major to a it's a minor 4 again. I guess it was a 6 before, whatever. E minor. Thinking in major when it's a minor key. So now we're in E minor, back to the B minor, back to the 5 suspended, which is going to be F sharp, suspended to an F sharp. And there we go. There's my minor progression, which I think works. I hope it works. We're about to find out. So this is the energy part. This is now the melody. Cool. So now everything works. Hooray. I'm actually going to create another marker track so we can keep track of the, I'll call them the cards, like the title cards. So I think that matters as well. So it's my section. Actually, I'm just going to call it like notes. This way, everything here can be read, and it'll help me keep track of my notes. There we go. I love having multiple marker tracks. It's really helpful for writing quickly. There we go. Let's put some stuff in, shall we? Piano delay. Let's go to town. Oh, how do I play that? Cool. Found it. Cool. All right, take all of that. No, you don't have to be a pianist to do all that. You can always slow down the tempo and do it slowly. I don't got time for that, though. No time for that. 16th notes, shabam. Everything looks good. Actually, hit all the notes that time. You should also know that I've been a keyboardist in bands forever. So like playing live to a click is easy peasy for me. But that's not normal. Most composers can't do that. I know that. There's so much I can do with this. This is fun. Let's make that an E minor 7. Chance says I play it in sometimes, but I prefer writing it in. Really? You prefer like mouse clicking everything in? That would drive me bananas. Cutting off the fourth beat. And then quantizing all of the choir. That high choir is a big part of the soundtrack too. I'm going for adventurous epic here. Boom, 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 boom. I like just having a quick intro. This is fun. All right, Phil, you're asking about, am I using a single patch sketch orchestra? One of the sounds is that. It's an entire orchestra. It's one of the VSL patches. Doubling the melody with a synth bell is definitely a Monster Sanctuary thing to do, so... Cool. Yeah, I can't imagine hand drawing all this in. That would take forever. Ain't got time for that. Now, obviously, if you don't have the piano chops, you kind of have to. Have to play everything in slowly. One of the reasons you might want to work on your piano skills. Makes you write faster. All right, let's get some bass action in there. And just a shameless promo here today. I'm using the Monster Sanctuary Toolkit, which is literally where all this stuff comes from. So for those of you who don't have that yet, if you want to go pick it up from Simple Samples Audio, my new sample instrument company, you can go grab that now. Monster Sanctuary Toolkit has 15 of the sample instruments used in the game. That's literally what I'm using right now. I hope you enjoy that and that serves you well. Anyway, this is the synth bass. Kind of partial on this timpani though. I'm not digging it. So I think for right now, I might bring it back. I think it's getting in the way because it's not quite a bass and it's not quite a kick drum. That's an awesome chance to hear that you can do the clickety thing, clickety mouse, and still do it quickly. That's amazing. All right, making some musics. So this beginning, I'm just sticking with B minor G, classic trailer chords. Hey, what's up, Turker? Welcome. Hi-hat. How do I do that? Let's get that in. Cool. I'm do the hi-hat on the beat there. I might just do 3. Like each on the beat. Dun dun dun. Yeah, that sounds better. In that mess. I was trying to do too many notes. Oh, that's going to be fun. I want to go somewhere with this track. Yeah, this is working out great with the timing and everything. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Okay. So let's put some markers so we know our chords. We'll jump in here. So the chords are going to be. So back to what we had before of. Except we're going to choose like a bridge. We would in a pop song. So G minor. I'm sorry. G to B minor. G to D major, and there it is right there. We talked about it earlier, Phil, if you're still hanging out with us. That is the 4 chord, the sharp 4, which is unexpected because it's technically a major 3 chord in the B minor. So what that really means is this entire time we started the piece on a minor 3. What? Crazy. Celeste does the same thing, if you know that soundtrack. First Steps, which is the first track in the game, the first level, it does the exact same thing. It starts on a different chord in the scale than you'd expect, and it makes you feel like you're in a different key. And then once it starts playing some other chords from the scale, if they feel like modulations, but they're not, it's a secret tactic passed down from generation to generation. All right, so G, B minor, G, D, da 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 da. Da, da, da. So G sounds of the game are in this fun track. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just erasing some of the tracks I muted. Da 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 da. I think I want to do the exact same thing, the exact same rhythm. Da 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 da. And so you can't see it, but I'm copying the kick drum rhythm like that. And I'll do the exact same thing with the hi-hat because that's the same rhythm. Da, 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 da. Okay, here we are. Turker, I don't always use Cubase, but I have found myself using Cubase like 99% of the time over the last year. Because, you know, we go to what we're most comfortable with. But this particular soundtrack has all been in Cubase, so it doesn't make any sense to switch during the duration of this. Yeah, it's going to be cool. So I'm going to get the strings. And I like that chord progression so much, I'm going to do it twice. Which will actually get us right here. Oh, this is working out perfectly. And I can decide what to do there. I like the more realistic strings. Okay, so that's the time to do the Chugga-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cool. So I'll save the chugga-chas for that moment. Cool. So I'm going to take the hi-hat and kick and duplicate this thing twice. If I can get it all figured out here real quick. There it is. There it is. But the difference is I don't want the cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. There it is. See how it still cuts off the fourth beat on purpose, but it's not going to do the da-da-da-da-da thing. But we'll save that for the second time we do the E suspension. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick coffee break, just a moment. Hope you'll stick around. It's been fun so far. We have another hour or so left. Be right back. Enjoy. Break. Welcome back to the live composing show. Hope everyone is having fun so far. Today we are working on Monster Sanctuary, a new Q4 trailer. So far we got about half of it done. It's been fun so far, so hope you enjoy a little coffee break. Let's get back into it. I'm excited. I'm trying to pace my energy here today so I don't burn out because I got more to do after this stream. But yeah, I'm liking what we got so far. Let's listen in. That feels frantic to me now that I took a little break. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. better. I like that tempo way better. Love that patch. Da-da-dun-dun-da-dum. By the way, for anyone interested in Hollow Knight music, that's the same patch used for the Dung Defender. Anybody? The VSL Orchestra. What's this thing called? Smart Orchestra. It's really good. Did I not record those chords? Weird. I wrote all these things. I guess I haven't recorded them yet. Let me go to the strings. Let's put them in. Sometimes I think I've written stuff that I haven't. It's still in my head. Whoops. Do it high. Thanks for the subscribe. I'll just leave that bar off. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Everything else is a pretty solid quarter note on the beat. Cool. That's going to be nice. So here I want to get more to the sentimental stuff. So here I definitely want the it's okay to have some sentimental moments in the middle of a trailer. I think it adds a lot to the emotion. After all, this is the thing that gets people to play the game. The game has a lot of slow sentimental music. Cool. And I love that actually puts us right at the 49-second mark. So I'm liking this pacing way better. That intro sucks. I have to do something different, but it's fine for now. All right, let's start producing this better by adding some things. This is called my xylophone synth. It's very much in the background. Nah, the piano's already doing that job. What else can we add? All right, I'm going to add something I did in a lot of the tracks is I would double the kick drum with another kick drum from a different kit. Like this. Let's get more oomph. I just need to change some things real quick. I just need to go in here and find all of the double snare. There we go. So this is with the emotional moment here, melodically. Okay, so I feel like we need to either remove the kick drum here. Let's try that first. I like it without the kick. So for now, I'm going to try it without any percussion. Okay, so there's my harp. All right, so everything is a 16th note. Right now I have a bunch of symbols I can add to different places, like here. And the last one will be, so really this needs to be the end. So this end is right there. Cool. It's exactly 1 minute. That's great. Right on the money. All right, so that's exactly a 1 minute for the trailer. All the timing works out great. I like that we're using this part to ramp it up. And likely what I'm going to do is make this, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll probably ask them to I have to figure out the pacing there at the end. And that's the end. Fade out. I gotta make this beginning work way better. Let me figure out what to do here. Let me try piano. I'm thinking of just keeping it all in B minor. That's pretty cool. I want something that just like steals your attention. love the synth brass in the background. It's really like the unsung hero of the soundtrack. You don't hear it much because it's always hiding in the background, but it helps to add that energy. Cool. I like that change in pace too. That's good. So let's do all of these as 16ths. Hey, Spiral. It says adds a lot more energy to the track. Which part? You talking about the synth brass? Yeah. All right, it's the choir part I want to add real quick. Whoops, I got too soon. Yes. Da-da-da-da-da. I like the bringing that back. That's good. All right. I'm going to move all of these. Make them all quarter notes. So for the strings, I liked what I did with the other instrument just now. I like this going down. Cool, getting there. So this definitely needs an oboe line. Let me revise this a little bit. I'm so close to making something good. Right now it's kind of meh. definitely taking some inspiration from Chrono Trigger. I'm gonna get more 7th and 9th chords in there because I can. Because it's kind of lame to just do the D major there. I want to see what else I can add. So we're currently doing this. I don't like that D chord. There it is. So it needs to be a D major 7. There's be some clash there. That'll really give it the vibe I'm going for. How do I add that? Let's see. There it is. Yeah. Cool. That helps. Just add a little bit more color. That wasn't there before. Yeah. I'm not sold. These are all quarter notes. Pretty simple. Now the fun part. think simple is better here. All right, it was one note off, but I like that. Go. Cool. What do you guys think so far? Haven't heard from you in a while. Get some short strings. I like the short strings too. Yeah, it adds a lot of flavor. Yeah, I'm definitely going to switch to another instrument after the oboe, for sure. Oh, I don't know about the D major. I think I'll just keep it simple because it's so low. I like doing that off the beat like that. Dun, 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 dun. Adds way more energy. Da-da-da-dun-da-dun. Oh yeah. 30-second notes. How many did I get right? Let's find out. Wow. I got almost all of them right. Look at that. That's like really good accuracy. For that guy, I'm going to knock down his 50 minus milliseconds. That way it's more on time. -25, so that goes. Make sure I nailed every little beat. There we go. It's smooth, but it's not as smooth as I want it yet. There it is. There we go. So I want the first note of each section to have its own like 30-second note length before the 64ths. So bum 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 bum. Makes sense in my head. That's all that matters. You guys just get to watch me be crazy. I think that's it. There we go. get it? Da, 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 da. I think that's it. Cool. Now I just want to add some delay because it's really in my face. There it is. Might even lob the attack off for fun. Cool. There it is. I'm happy with that. And at the end, that's Pokemon. Can't do that. I want to pick another. Let's find a theme from the game. It's used a lot. That acts as like a hook. Maybe this one. That's like the evil theme. So we're in A major now, so that can be okay, so one of the themes is. Oh wow, that's actually the theme I used in the trailer. That's cool. I didn't even realize that until right now. That's cool that I somehow made that work. That was I don't know if that was intentional or not. That's the villain's theme. That's exactly 1 minute. Cool. Let me clean that up a bit. So that's the end point, and the out point is when I actually export the track. No. Nice. I think we have the structure. Let's fill it in. Well, what am I doing? This needs to be delay piano. Go. That's cool. That snare drum helps a lot here. Nah, I don't like that. I want to add choir there. Thoughts on the choir at the end there? What do you guys think? Yeah. Maybe this. And maybe this could be all by itself. So it doesn't take up all the space. Maybe. Cool. Spiral likes the atmosphere of the choir. I like that. I want to add my funky bass in there. Yeah, the funky bass is in all of the battle tracks. I want to put on all of the long notes. Gotta figure out this last note. I'm thinking the very last piano note should just be up here. Because that's where the Moi Rai, like the company of the game, is going to show up. Yeah, I think that's the right sound. So I need to make sure that this pedal stops right when we get there. Ooh, gross. There it is. Cool. Yeah, let's get that bass solved. Boom, 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 da bum, da bum. Yeah, Spiral Flip. All of these samples are for sale. I thought you guys might enjoy having them. You do have to have full version contacts, though, which is the one bummer, but it's just part of it. A few things I haven't used yet. I never used the Sanctuary synth in this track. Totally got to use that. Jared says you could maybe add a sparkly riser in the last one of those sparkly synth notes on that last note too, if it fits that video. Add one of those sparkly synth notes on the last note too. Maybe. You mean like this one? I kind of like the idea of ending on a low note, like a low energy. That's just me. I can always change it. I feel like the piano needs to be all delay at the end. added low strings at the bottom too. I think I have to have the bell for that part. Cool. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, wow. I haven't even done a melody for that second part. So let's do what we did with the oboe, but in the horns. That's it. I'll just do it for one measure. Also gives us some harmony. Cool. Almost there, guys. This is going great. Staying right on track. Now for these, I'm going to make the executive decision of quantizing both the fronts and backs of all of these. That way everything is nice and full and rich. This is where I really need to get something even heavier. It's not powerful enough. There it is. The synth brass does the trick. Spiral says, kind of off topic, but do you mind sharing what your approach to making that JRPG sound pack you have? I always find myself going to listen to it and would love to be able to capture that kind of sound myself one day. Yeah, you have a specific question? I'm not sure. It's a very general question, so I have to give a general answer. I don't really know what specifically you like about it. I mean, I can say that chord-wise, JRPG music, which is definitely what we're kind of aiming for here, uses a lot of minor chords, uses a lot of sevenths and ninths. So you can learn how to incorporate seventh chords and ninth chords into your chord progressions. It's going to help a lot. And very strong forward melodies that go on top of it. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I'm going to double this with the Sanctuary synth now. So a lot of this is just doubling. Now that we have a good melody and stuff. Find the sounds that work best together and layer them on top of each other. So since that was the lower octave, let's double it the octave above. I can add little scoops with the mod wheel. Like that. There we go. Having these extra synths really help. And having a little scoopty scoops, you can see them right there at the bottom. That's what I just did with the mod wheel. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, guys. I think we're very close. I don't want to overwrite. Let's listen back and let's see if it's done or not. I'll give you the full screen this time. Haven't actually used harp in this track yet. I don't know. How did the beginning start? That's the Sun Palace. I don't know if there is a spot for it. I love that harp. Let's just go without it for now. I think the track's done. I think we're good. So let me set my parameters for the out. It's currently way out here for some reason. Then I can turn everything else off after that point. I can blend all my layers together. That way there's no weird missing pedals or anything, mod wheels or the like. And this track is ready to go. So let's listen to it in its entirety. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the live composing show today. I'm going to wrap it up, send this off to developers, and hope they like it. I hope so. So here we go. I'm going to play it out. Man, thanks for spending 2.5 hours with me, those who stuck around the whole time. Or maybe you popped in and out, not sure. But this is a lot of fun. Happy to get it done, and now I'm going to move on. So thanks for being a part. I'm excited for tomorrow. We get a big recording session with the Budapest Strings, so I'll be doing that tomorrow at the normal live composing time. But I will see you guys next week for another Wednesday video, and of course, live composing show again on Thursdays. Thanks for being a part. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.